Transformation. We transform ourselves to transform people. Have you ever come across an anthill before? Do you know the spiritual uses of an anthill? Do you know that an anthill can be used for love, protection, and attraction? Today, Nana Ayebiafo Jnana talks about the mystery behind an anthill. Please pay attention to understand everything. Keep watching.
My venture at Yefo New Momo. Yeah, no criminal say Okasa will come to me power. Africa possess so much power. Because Africans, you're a very indigenous people. We used to be very natural people. I say, yeah, natural, yeah, before the middle, but originally in Africans, you're very spiritual people, you're very natural people. Because the people are so close to nature, we pay attention to natural principles. So there's so much power in Africa. But it's very unfortunate to see as a tradition in Dodona near Tuagu. And in our boil back to the point, say, Dodona was being said, so you will be a follow traditional stuff, who did natural things a cheer. Na a yak or yes, say, a abosom sem, and I know maybe a evil thing and coupon. And into gradually, no, and no maybe a normal papa, not sumi womu, a Africa, and Dodona yet Tuagu. And to be honest with you, following tradition, following customs and principles, it brings about powers to do things. So you have to treat no man traditional wise, true custom wise, and ethics wise. And no boy and my to me, to me, so no. Now never say in discussing about the mysteries of anthills, and then you be in some create so for people to understand. Say, hey, now that be a we are like I said, Africans were so close to nature. We used to be. They said, you're close to nature anymore. Maybe be an Africa, no my from Kwane. But to be honest with you, say open to me. Africa, there's so much power. Now, anthill, there are some mysteries about it. The first mystery is so a termite, termite can.
Okay.
Omodo anthill. It didn't anthill because insects be near, but termites. Omo is a termitarium. That's scientific termitarium. No, omo I to say be pocket to where this. He was a to na cover. One kitten. That is the first mystery. Just imagine say nipa so sit down. You hear you hear mortar, you hear many things to do that. But someone kitten we now. They are able to build this whole big building. When you free. Now just sit down and think about it. Where do they get the water from? And any free. Until multi building as a unya until Musaya. Where the second tramum now her apartment a womb, any demarcations you will be shocked. And it's amazing, say every apartment in that building connect to another one. Wow. Then what I say? Until Nesio is your side, who is so a CB is your. But all Paimum you and I'll be the compartment, the apartment inside. An apartment be a umbiano or modem. But every apartment be an a connecting room. I call different apartment. To better anthill, but more than best 1,000 of apartment. Nina no omo de omano. Any nsuo ni dotie na ye ni nyina. And there's one thing I want to say today. The anthill is called the abode of the gods. The anthill is called, mystically, it's called the abode of the gods. It's in its no. Uko tu na uko down. That's where you go and meet the king and the queen of the termites. Or more to say. Huh? Yes. The king and the queen, they are tough, big, they are deep down there. Oh, not yena exist rosa. Or mutu na telling you the free from no more there. Wow. Yes. To both the anthill see what's no. The outside protrusion, the above ontini na produce above ontini na no ye the tear or mutu of foam. No they are building to muku so more board no mutu attending the back to move here. The main apartment on echo form hold down there for the king and the queen, and they are tough. When the ants are moving, they don't move in the daytime. When they are moving, they move with the king and the queen. And it's not very easy for you to see the king and the queen of the ant colony. No? And there are a series of rituals among for more mystical people or more the ANTHILL here. And then so for people who are watching us. Powerful rituals. Number one powerful ritual of an ANTHILL, a love spell. Say, for guests, the powerful one you can do is with an ANTHILL. The baby a member of some small tip bit. Those who are watching us, people can do this. So the ANTHILL possess so much power, not just because there's some small ant being a tone of mujimi. The king and the queen, no, I have to say, every adibe nyankopon ba or do be true. For instance, if you go to the ocean, eya pone da hona, pokese na da ho nyina no de minerals e wo pumu no, wunya wo ba bia. Is it gold? Is it diamond? Is it jewelry? Whatever it is that you're looking for. So there's a personality who is in charge of the ocean, a friend Varuna. So Varuna is one of the most richest demigod. Because all the minerals and all the jewels, so when you go there, it is this demigod, a friend Varuna, only taking in charge of everything there. Obaya sa nyina so a ono so obofo ohwe so no na ye friend say Mother Earth no and I say friend say asase ya na ye friend say bumi mata because of your ba and into no ba asase we so nsuo bia so e wo obofo ohwe so o ye fe we densu ye fe we pra ni nyina ye wo percentage ngum. The ANTHILL so no ye wo personalities are they are in charge of the ANTHILL. In every ant colony biana esa term as a colony no ye wo a king and a queen. And like I said, almost some park, it is not possible for you to see them. When they are moving, they move in the night. I have ever done a ritual before with one old man who is so much into this mysticism when it comes to traditional African mysticism. So my first time witnessing the real size and form of a king or queen of the Termitarium. So we went there, we performed the ritual, and the next day when we went there, the king and the queen have come all the way closer to the edge. And no, I got shocked. Because I did science in school, and I know, say, termites, they were almost sized here, but what I saw no, something like tortoise, big. And they have something around the head like a crown, both the female and the male. And anybody who is able to do things for attraction, for protection, and for spells that for love and charms and all that, there are special mantras you recite, and those mantras and you go straight to the king and the queen of this Termitarium. Oko India, there is something they call Shiva Lingam. The Shiva Lingam is just a stone in the shape of an anthill. Okay. And those that want to have communication with Lord Shiva, they have that stone and they're able to communicate with Lord Shiva. And that anthill represents the form and the nature of the Shiva Lingam. So it's a very powerful thing, but unfortunately, people don't have any idea. So I tell people, say, a bit of land, so now don't even remove it. There are many things you can do to benefit yourself and then people in that environment. Okay? So, yes, there are a lot of mysteries with it, and I want people to understand, say, there are many things you can do with it. See, as time goes on, maybe 2-3 things that you can do in regards to maybe a favor, protection, and maybe spells, love spells with the ANTHILL. See, when the white man came, they came for a purpose. Almost the business been a buy, and the business was. So you will be a winning history partner, you'd understand, say, Omuhun say, yeah, land, very good. Okay? Omoba before, no, Oma might say, Oma bepe sleeps. No. Omoba say, Yenya Sasse, no. Asasea, no buy free me beer, everything is there. You will sue womb, and your womb. Most of them are more one say desert no. San man to one and desert swan. Obe who's a big forest. Okay, this is a place I beat in Yatana. Or money no one obe who's any party team. Sadia yen try any no entna. And I yen and so omojo fell so omojo fell some crofo crano. The way omon the hands and a year bahan. So you see any omo earth and heart and one of your makers or more and the owners of the place. The young finding ways and means na yen timun defeat your mo. So you defeat your mo there, then we will own the lands. And because our ancestors were so close to nature, they were very powerful. So tembi omni bakon to be ani defeat your mo. That time no more almost actually true omo kawum cafe no mo jam dimaya. A good be nini one abobani gufom. Body no is fortified against bullets. Omo kawum dimaya enkum nipa. So they notice them crofo there is something with them here. Young 2.2. So we have to find out. So they got to know say we were very, very, very close to nature. We perform so many rituals by point libation, your money ne consider and then perfume and then consume and many, many laws. So the first said, before we will be able to defeat these people, no, we must minimize the source of their power. Tienio. Nipa na wonye ne kokonto kwa no. Ne ho den obi tu agyan ba ko na dane 10. Those days.
Wow.
I'm telling you this.
Up to now.
Those powers are still there. Omo ko wo a won to ma special tare ye de ko wo. Okowo ba ni wayi ya ho ritual sense ho ye nsie tare no. Oba nsom. Ye ka se wo aba pe no dim ko wure de ma pe na watamache. Sikentwa no two mono. So they saw say these people are too powerful. There's no way we could defeat them if we don't minimize the power of their source. Then the Kodemo Munya 2 minutes say, their faith and belief in nature and no more yerin tia. So you find ways and means sao mujidi no ye from wisdom. And as soon as they stop doing those things that omoye munya 2 minutes. So how do we do that? We have to bring something they don't have. To those they were henna mirror, the mirror aba, almost show be whom samai. And power show more pay who be there exactly like you know your match already move. Huh? Already move. Whom samai? That kind of thing. To your the back. So they started bringing things in Africa, not India. Only pastor say I did be a ben on umbu. So even though those days, no ye no my papa sing or no money there. By buying na ye hu nim faso. Ti obi ko family of the bar. No be akotom ni gold back at the back na da kwaji mirror. Omo de nchen keke ba. No de nchen agwaji gold bottle back. So they started bringing things na ye ni. So ye hu say omo wa ade bia ye ni. So now I say opese obi age utumu no. Gradual. Ade ohwe na ye ma no. Afedu ba bia wo se wo de na wo kura won enye. Meme de ne ye. So they started infiltrating that kind of negative policies into our brains. So momo de na mo ye ne. And then finally they brought the Bible and the Quran. Say mo pese mo yes yen dia. We nyina ye evil ma mo nye. From the beginning it's easy for them. Only the baba akum you be any didi o machi. Now after many years and no matimi brainwash ye. So na abafunu nim bibi say esese wo sha ade bi e fa ni bulletproof. Na ye tutu amo. E Africa ha no mbesua sa ade no. Because obi sha kontade na talisman bobo mu sa wo tuni tuo dimaya o. No na wi se nim no ba. So they saw say if you are going to battle no, it is good you wear something that bibi ntimu penetrate. Those things bibi ao. A haban combination ya can boom to bulletproof. Become a sticker bulletproof. So they went there after they've told us said those things are evil. Which is Santa Day we have so many. They went there to go and manufacture or invent this, the bulletproofs and all that. And then they came down here. They were able to defeat us. And almost so baby they omokoye. Among for omodi omokoye ni na no yesi be omo slaves keke. They wanted to tap something from us. You know, And yes, they be almost pestilence like baby. No. These people are special people. There is something with them that we need to know. Yan so many na yan for mo nkoye ho. Na mo ben na ye control mo there. We will be able to tap into those things. You kwa broach that. There are many rituals on perform here. Almost before. So this slaves in a good baby. Yes, almost any freedom there. But I'm calling no for bo. When you bobi who are pastor ogusunsa. They are doing all those rituals. Or babu inside, uncle group or to baby. That kind of laws. So they gradually know they were able to learn our secret from those so-called slaves in there. So they came down here to defeat us. That's what I say. I deserve few way yinkum. Unya koma umma. Now I know when you're back for free feed, baby. You go and learn all the secrets in that house. So when you are go, very easy for you. So they came back there and then defeating us like now. And I'll be doing the point to say Africa, you be behind your papa. I'm saying that that's the mindset. I did be Africa behind your papa. But I'm very happy to say gradually, people are becoming a little more awakened. Because in China, he be about 15 years ago. The pastor will be educated because of Okope Abibidranum. Just 15, 16, 17 years ago. Say Bibi needs a doctor and as will be or educated, so co-educated, say me, Bibi do them in no more. Ferry, so no Bibi. By now, doctors in secretly, I'm not recommending Bibi because they know say that's where the power is. About 15, 20 years ago, so because conforce no see, and I didn't be Janako. Because now ferry. Name me ban alcohol comfort. But now I confuse you almost signboard. People go there in the afternoon. So what I'm saying is that gradually, people are becoming enlightened. No say, I did be a fake, No matter how long a bell linger on, a woman people will get to know say when you're correct. So now gradually, I be before now say yes. And no maybe a too good, be a chomani saying it look as if say a good. Look at say good now no more here. Omo crowns prince Charles King Charles is here way Now me tie news omo say e chebia na e hye no a obehu say jewels ne stones be according to history omo say omo for free India. So me who news say India for say that thing was stolen from them so they need it back. So that China kind of show no the level of gemstones a womb and no just by wearing it you begin to possess power.
Even normally they bought by a very stone of destiny.
Yes. So you believe that we don't know ancient times in Africa and all these things in the world, any other ancient countries in the world, and I gradually have to bedroom. But like I said, gradually people are becoming more enlightened, more awakened. Yeah, things in biase. And a month for no more a certain quan or more qua or person BB as I say no. They take their time and even videos like this, I saw phone push. They say we had a trend of for preaching part compared to about 15 years ago. First, they were no cassette about some cassette and sue, cassette and maple India. They are stopping. First, gonna be at the have by friend of Dunsini or about some summoning. So now I saw for baby actually have a video. So they are prophets, they are messengers of God. So gradually, the belief and understanding is coming back. It's going to take some time, but Africa is not evil the way you portray all these years. And something like the ANTHILL, like you can say me, there ancient times, battler. There is something they do there. They will do some ritual there. Dotiena a woman, say ubu ANTHILL na utu from kwa. Not here only at a check. Mad. And that dotiano, you a lot of powerful what is the name? Talisman. Amulet. You get some, it's a ritual you do not actually be not a born and protection against them. They say uwu basa mpatu utukomwa utuko, and the more you go deeper you go, so many things become obvious. You will see a lot of powerful stuffs there. And then they say I can say because you know some and you have some tradition. You might not understand. These are real things that will hold with us so many years. But unfortunately, you need the good side and then bosom you have to be Diego. But as you see here, what has a idea, no way research, you will come to understand the importance of these things. Some of the things that you have in nature will be able to provide them without any struggles. Huh? No man getting kitty beer. You have those things can be attained easily if we have the ways and means of doing it. And nature possesses all those ways, all those powers, because they are. And in yes, anthill, there's so much mysteries with it. It is a very powerful thing. Like I said, it is the abode of the gods, because according to Mr. Zemno, many spirits lived in the anthill. It is assumed say all those small compartments in the anthill is being occupied by some gods. And it is a very powerful thing that people who are mystically powerful, they do a lot of rituals when they go close to the anthill. Okay.
Yeah, that's a what promise you so my near 3 and 4. 4 and 3.
You go say I say yes, see back up and about my dream pass something about spell. But I'm also thinking normally when they teach some things like no should we are people abuse it. One thing is nimdie, especially spiritual knowledge, I say kind of a two-way sword, a hatchet. Nti be a watch that there kwa na so bi mfa nkoya de papa no. No be so take or no pa kakoya bone. Nti bi nim de we am fa me kire no. So be bia o de be bone bi ani adwuma.
Okay.
Obi o de be papa ngwa na be yacho.
I think say I know about the latter part of the video. Nti o share NCC na kindly click on the like button and then click on the notification icon to get more updates. And if you've not subscribed, please subscribe for us. Jnana, we are going straight to the practical side of the anthill. We heard anthill and map protection.
Okay, so there are many things, like I said, that you can get from the anthill, the material, many things. But when it comes to protection, you will diabefeno keja. Obi akani bia nim keja. Nti yase esie any keja any aseda. What is that beneda?
But let's not divert, but the meaning of that abeno.
Abeno bunu. Esie any keja. Keja ni ye dua bi a plant.
Okay.
Na unhu se si ba bia ge se sie so na be hu se si. Sie ni ye anthill no so. Sa small material no so na be hu se si. Nti yase esie no eyesa anthill no. And it's our plant, no. They don't have any thanksgiving because already they are together. They say, see any keja, any aseda, because they are always together. But be able to see no, be who say keja si. Everywhere you see an anthill, no be who say keja na yesa be ani susu bi.
Creeping plants are not.
And your creeping plants that say trying to say brand to your
okay.
I see that keep telling me.
Okay.
But the thing they very hard. Papa. Obi oye farmer bia wonim say woduru esie so na wo dokeja is the most difficult plant about nature. Until obi bia na ohia protection. These are just a simple mystical idea about me aye. Obe try as much as possible obe train time in suato. Because any kwase what this kind ebitwa you must uproot it. And until no obe uproot one of the keja na make no. We are making keja no. Maybe later we can find the picture of this plant. Now you're at a platform that I'm for to be the Kija making. Until no use a sort of train time and sue at a film I am America crano. So that will quite be 2 a year we no be. Will be 2 Kijano.
Will be 2 and then
any route in.
Okay.
So we'll take 1 year. Now be making sure so be any route no back 11.
It's 2 a bit to channel.
Yes, no, it can't be just one. There were so many routes.
Okay.
Until no better check 1, 2, 3, 11. No what to chat. You get to back up and watch 11.
Okay.
What 2 every no? Our route no was baby no. Then we take 1 like this. No what try at all.
Okay.
No what trace it 2 like that. Only 11 we are. Then you can we keten. Na baby. Baby we are now. We didn't na begu portum. Don't forget. Na haban no. Ewa haban so wo. Nti no bet me ata haban ka kra bi. Now they are good portum.
I know they have no specific number.
No, don't but they have enough. Okay. Just no number. Now the thing in a good port normally not a port. etim pot ni bi wo de sigya so na ye hia pa bo se eja ebeto eye pot no nti eja eto pot no mu wi ya na bo jama ni nyina ahye na it is a charcoal no both leaves no and a root no twetwa mu bibie no na wa grind ni nyina into powder so wo pa obetimi e de bi ai den atetew ho both on sabe nkum ni fana you can obetimi aleki som anase obetimi kura de bi agu nkum mu obetimi agu semina mu obetimi agu perfume and whatever it is. As far as a wall, it gives you protection against evil eye.
Wow.
You see any keja, will be two keja no. Say ensuon toya won't mean too because denya de abet me too. Say ensua tona is why I'm na bako two sa they are making. E keja no 2 year kan ni hin ne bako 11. Uchu 11 in every year. I feel now you can cut it into pieces. Abano bet me enough bia. Na de nyina bom no de etim pot de sija so aya hyehyehye no. Na de agum eja betom wi ya na nye power that is motor now you can obetimi ate ha bia 3 and 2 na da yim obetimi bia fra nku obetimi bia fra oil bibi anything bia obetimi asra ho bia no it gives protection.
Okay, so if I get you all but you make mistake and correct me obetwen insu ato no no akọ esie no ho keja your plant your friend keja
yeah
into 2 no we trace roots no atete bako 11 na watete ne haban no so aka ho kakra obenya na de aka keja no na the pot ne root no ho okay na the pot esija so ama na ehye ansa na de ni egum na watwen ehye a ejabetom ebe chako no ayam you can lick some you can
mark yourself with it, and okay. You can mix some with the oil and stuff for protection, a very powerful one.
Okay. And then,
but don't forget the root. When you try 11 you must pieces them.
Okay.
What did I say?
Okay.
You've gotten 11 of the roots. Now you can cut them into pieces. So now you be brave. Now they go.
Okay.
With the leaves.
Okay. So next practical example.
There's one thing I was thinking of doing, but I'm afraid how people are going to abuse this. You know, something about love spell. Love spell. I don't know how I'm going to say this so that people will not abuse this. Normally, to say, Obade Bema Tanawari for, they've suffered, they've worked so hard, they've gotten money. Na Ebia Bema no, and Obano is no more interested in the marriage again. And that is say, over 21 for Bema no, or 21 for Obano. So, mystical, what is done is very basic. It is tantric. Tantric means like rituals, which is negative. You know, it is something if one is not in a very serious corner to say, "Biama, what do you go?" Or "Bema ni jamiakwa na obani jamiakwa," I would advise you don't even try it because this is a very basic tantric ritual. It holds the person's heart like that, and but if you are not in a very dire need of this,
amen.
You must be in a dire need that why you be you've done all that. Our any good. And your girlfriend, boyfriend. Nipani mikunu, nipani yamere. Menete. Something has happened, our any good, me yahu finye uda kobe be. According to mystical tantric rituals, you have to try as much as possible. Say when you're you have to find ways and means of doing that. So after the meeting, the ritual says you get a white hanky, color be. Then you clean yourself with it. Then you take it to the ANTHILL. What the choir? Over Pesicine, nobody a war by a big cry. I say, echo. ANTHILL.
Okay.
But before you do this, you must say a prayer when you get there. You can't just go and spoil somebody's house for anything. You can have some punishment. So you go those people like Nana my count was say so be home children. I want to what you not open one or the cover be an year. A see it to me boy. To my requiring say maybe say adiwe in free more. Like you say you can coin your own prayer, your own cantation. And what is that white hanky what they bet to her, what to 200 to her. Then you look for 5 different sweets. 5 different sweets. So Milo, sugar, needle, honey, and condensed milk. There's 5 sweets. Now we're sharing the agu hanky so. Ujana wa, I said by 3 days over corner, as I said, one by hanky winning in a.
What the best to corona with 2?
Baby, or 2 that shall almost winning in every year and 1 a day. But there is something you have to do. There's a leaf. Habain a thick. And I mean, I know because I'm afraid people gonna misuse this. Habain a yana walk house a thick. A drip pepper question and swoom. A habain a very thick a power to me because church also. You must get 2 of that leaf. Time nowadays, condensed milk and I go hanky so. What the sugar now, what the BB go so not that have my not so. So when they come and chew the whole thing, including that leaf. That's when you get there and the whole thing is done. You do this sound, accepting that the spell has worked. Come back to the house and see. Right from that moment, everything changes.
Wow, instant.
It's instantly instantaneous. It's a very powerful ritual, but I think say later I will teach transformation members in alone the leaf, the name of that leaf. So those who are married people, maybe have issue or marriage, they can do this ritual.
Okay.
But the leaf, I won't say it because I'm still feeling that some people will abuse this science. It's a knowledge and people should not abuse it.
But we are rest assured, sir, we are a transformation member.
On our Telegram platform.
Telegram platform.
I think the executive should remind me. I will just teach them the leaf of that. This is a very powerful ritual. I mentioned by the way. Say, Obi ede ye obi enye ne kunu. Ana obi onye ne yere a. Bibi bia ni ho bi betimi aye atimi abreak sa spell no. Obi ni ho kita Nyankopon pe. The only thing na e betimi abreak sa spell ne say either oba no na be man must cry from the heart. Never come at it. Ese be man osun bibi sima na were ko no osun. Osun no ti ni suofiri na koma mu ba enam se nipa na onye wo yere na e spell aba ya tia ni ntino. Nipa nya su from na kuma mse na yura ho no su pa instantly na spell na ate.
Nipa na oye na nipa na ede ye no no.
Te say nipa na ede aye no, na fa na say bia wo ye obema e na oba bi onya wo yere. E bia make want me anhwe ho so na kofa girl bi na ge na hu say o mpani bi o. Asa ko watwemi adi. Ti ma chere nyansa pa. Ba chere nyansa pa. Ana wa ye tia o. Ana boy gimi ama no. Obo was gonna na di na. Obo was gonna na di na chi. Na wo no pesa de te bente obi aka bia wonte na oburade a obi aka bibia wonte. So before say betimi ate no me say ade making me sua ade we very long but me nim the antidote because the person who taught me this said this thing doesn't have any antidote. So I chire na me share obi no say yes there is nothing any spiritual maybe to me ayama we nothing yes a nipa na ye de aye no Assembly sima na yure ho mani sufiri na komam. So when the person shed tears of love, say ye bi na osu a, then instantly that spell will be broken.
Wow.
Yes. So this is a very powerful ritual. A very powerful love spell. But like I said, these are some of the knowledge, African knowledge, people abuse it. We nka say ebia obema ne obatena na bema na bo ba na bo because we na hwe na dwumam. In school because I make a bear man go school ni and on no year join on the by school. Now ban no school here say oh yeah village boy who feels and me do achi. Free man kwa na menyo. And you dey say time na o school na wo hwe no. Bi mpa ni nuanu mpo na hwe omo. Afa na no bia wa school adu ba bia wonya adwuma bi o say kwase na ho feels and me na be di machi. Fi kwa menyo ho kra. So na kasa ritual we no wo dey mia no. And I say oba bi akunu ho ahwe bema ikasika ni no oyekwadwofo adidi enku obedidi okọ oba no oba no benu aduane no waye no soko odakosi nanim wadi aduane ni nyina onyika prento ho because oni sika No ba na som na one day when your chance you know ye na oba no mfa ne hwe. The nature says adi we no the team be ma no. But you see, people abuse some things like this. Do I hear because it be evil, but any evil? Okay, idea they can't or ban it the boom in a way or be intimate separate. But like I said, no about training in our abundance here will be able to me abuse. You know, then I may say on the Facebook, you know, I won't add that leave. So, you know, maybe on our platform, I will teach our members. And normally before I teach these things, I put some oath on it. So anybody who listen to the oath, now otherwise, you get some punishment for doing that. So at that platform, you be to me, actually, but this is a very powerful ritual. I guess who said deserving said this thing must be done. Or share both side, right, left, front, back. Nipa no dey assemble my name odi bem completely. Bem man na oba ni ibu nukwase. Then we do this ritual. Yeah, so see, there are many other rituals one can do on this. Another ritual, I just sending message. You need something from somebody, but the person is not minding you. Obi di uka den nipa no ontua. Ontua. Ya wahaba be friend san your chibo. Oh yeah, you no be hu. That's why nipa ochrem say ritual we no ye ewe. The friend san your chipo. I say
Sanyo chipo.
Sanyo chipo me nim na haba me hu no ba me nim na kan din.
But ebi wa akra there.
Obi wa kra me the ritual da bia.
Okay.
And ebi wa kra oba area me decide why me timi ko chi me two area o de nyama nasa. But two ni nyama nasa because e wedding. So me kwere bi wa me two na maja me nsa pe ho. Me jana na spread the animal ko tutu. Very special e suma. They say who say a termite ANTHILL no ho a. Na bia obi busuani bi wa abrochire. Ni kunu anya busuani bi a wa promise no me yesi am me yama onye ebi ka me kan ni fie osisi me fie ni mame hweso mame wo wi ama before kwa abrochire nipa na waste ni time nyina asomo na owie bibia wie na apɛ no fɛ ko mi ya no like that no yetimunye ndi okwa de obe ne se obehu se normally no ba bi obehu se sie obi ya no sa ha ba am ke sa san yo chipo no obehu se bi wo ho na ha ba ne ente kokko se sa sida kita na make na
Okay.
But when you a little bit darker, and sida kita na etweta no a little bit greeny. But when you a little bit darker, nti okọ na esi ho no, oba ko hwehwe ho awia. Okun ba bi esi no, na wadodo ho nyina. Nti anwumere eye in the evening na okọ ho. Nti okọ ho a, obepe gunpowder. Powder dey good through no, o dey just a soldier.
Okay.
Nti ope gunpowder na edin kan obepe dua enu ko that there so ope dua dead plant na bibi na wo dey circle ho nyina na that circle ba o ma circle ni ensi ani
Nti we starting the clockwise and anti.
Clock tem bia anything positive it must be a clockwise or something negative anti-clockwise. Okay. So we be sure say every we high na we twa anti baba be see na we just space be say e mu nti wo dey when you try line na we na wo dey sa gunpowder no wo dey afa line so nyina now dey be see but o man nsi ani we just space be say oh nti say wo dey wani check ya say obechem 7 ba bia wo dey gunpowder na fa no make sure say it should be around dia make yes and your chipo na make no nti from ano what free ano no ko kakra ba bia say line na you say nti ha na line na sha say oba kakra bia na wa hipu bi dey go a na wa kwanim kakra na wa say hipu bi dey go
The same gunpowder now.
the same gunpowder na be hipu do be say hipu a man yes 7 nti yo nsema beka you have some things you will say babo ni panidin asumasi a wo America asumasi a wo UK a wo na wo hye me boss wo be say na ansa na wo hye me bo no ka say menye ABC de man na me yema wi ase na abaye me ye bibia ma wi a hoto wi ye de a oto asomada nyankopon say nsa ebe no edidi eni nte ba wo hye me say wo de bra me da say enei mesoma na oboduani din mesoma enye sanya twipo a osi eye nkankase say omra wonche no ma medan woka. And this one, when you are saying this, You must say from your heart with feelings. You went there in the afternoon to go and see, say, this is the plan. What the door home? But you be in midnight.
Okay.
Until what can be you know. Now the monkeys, upper monkeys in the so. Grandpa ebe shh say ja. Edu baby wa hipu na you pom. Na na shh. Na to him pop. Like that 7. The we are born some we are what you be no down. Share my mama example be. This ritual a woman came to me. Ni kunu wo bo share na o ma Ghana da. Nti obi ne babe ware no ma no. Me ka kuru suko so ha amanfo bi ho no. Okay. Ndi me mokuri. Nti ni kunu wo ho ana be ware young lady, very beautiful lady. Ena be ma na je na tena ho sa oba nne, oba china for many years. Ena kuru ni nyekuru esonti no, obi anim no se wonnim na akoya mpenasem bia obenya waso be yeshi. So just imagine a young lady is there, no man. I said, "Baba, na promise of Batifia man." I said, "Baba, can you mai?" And will be direct in the buy. Now I'm very sure what I'm saying. Truly, when I checked, it's true. Say, "What I know, I had a wedding. Will be the beginning of the year now. Onu who be man akwada." I'm saying, "I pay." I said, "Didn't come. I said, be man, born or shame so better car. Now Batifia man, be so ye." And I've been to say me who name because my wife be man. Onye nkata men koi. And on so my. Nti ono waware nti after these 2 things be man so here oba I'm so okay. So fortunately enough no me baby until ni bi wo and I saw this tree ni bi wo nti me oluman bi ne koye. We went there to go and do it in the night 12 midnight e be do fi ana papa man ti bi answare ntem me sware me home score be say 4 miss scores I lady na afre me o frame was 3 or 4 so sa o say ana be say Ghana time be say 5 a.m. And any couldn't friend say, car now, so open, or better Ghana, and I saw my friend with Jemrano. Wow, so I'll bow them. I'll bow them. Can I do you? Cano, or per se, on Tumfree America, Mra. And I say, Uncle them say, Oberto, hey, America, betcha, I meet my son. See, on Sunday, I call the garage got to be here. And truly, less than a week, the man sent the money for the car. And truly, the man asked, say, a fear of so fear man into Uncle Pelant. To see a man can say, fear woman, a man is man. Wow. And check man in the bush and be we. And a man for a butchery ever unity. So this I'm talking about, and these are very powerful rituals. And at times, you know, na African tradition, among people say evil. Yes, I can make us say, I saw for me did in man for bomb, man for bombing channel. They should learn some of these things. At times, we have no obedient as them when you now come 10 days, come 7 days, a waste of time. There are very, very fast, simple rituals in Yankopon. You to say, Juma, and Yankopon evil, obey to me a sunya chromfo, and I am uncle for moment me a D. Since I'm going to come na, ko bomb pie say, better something little that you be able to do a bit me assisting the panel. And so, ANTHILL is a very powerful thing. And these are some of few things that make us say, I think 3 of them or so. But there are many, many other things. I mean, say, and about some of these things. So it contains a lot of power. And I think that people should give respect to ANTHILL. So you will be now, land, ANTHILL also. There are many things you can do there if you understand mystical things. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
This ant usually moves in the night. The ANTHILL is used for powerful protection. There are many powerful rituals that one can do with an ANTHILL, including powerful love spell. Please, as Nana Ayebiafo said, never do these rituals if the person is not your wife or husband. Thank you for your time. Please like and subscribe to our channel. Please visit Transformation Era on YouTube for similar videos. To become a member of Transformation Era, please call the number on your screen.